Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, two of our area teams clash as the Culver Lady Cavaliers host the Knox Lady Redskins. This is Indiana High School basketball. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition does continue. This is KVB's WKVI. Welcome you to John R. Nelson Gymnasium in Culver, Indiana 46511. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 19th basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen both of these teams in action and have spoken with both head coaches, of course, on the Saturday Sports Line. That's Adam Neese of the Culver Lady Cavaliers and James Adcock of the Knox Lady Redskins. While we've seen the Lady Cavs, we have not seen the Cavs boys team. That's something that will be coming up here late January into February. We'll be seeing the boys teams of Culver. But due to the way the schedule worked out for our area teams, a lot of these games we've seen for the Lady Cavs are on the road, so very nice to finally get back in the John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Of course, you remember last year, the updates. It's amazing in here. The bleachers, it's first class, orange and black. Everything just looks very professional around here, and so excited to be at John R. Nelson Gymnasium tonight. But when we look at the Lady Cavs of Culver, head coach Adam Neese is in his second year leading the girls program. The Lady Cavs started their season on the road at Westville and fell 56-15 was the final. They followed that up with another tough loss to the Winnemac Lady Warriors, 33-18. They then hosted Elkhart Christian at home on the 21st of November and fell in a tight one, 35-33 in overtime. They picked up their first win on the road, though, against Pioneer, 37-33, before winning the very important bell against their cross-county rival Argus at home here in John R. Nelson Gymnasium in big-time fashion. 51-19 was the final. On December 4th, they fell to Rochester on the road, 45-27, and then they beat Lakeland Christian on the road, 40-28 was the final. We saw the Lady Cavs take a tough loss on the road against South Central, 36-29. They then took on Trinity Greenlawn and won big time, 64-21. They then took on another one of our area teams in the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and won 62-37. Interesting side note, that is who the Cavs drew this past Sunday, and we'll see in the first round of sectionals next Wednesday back in the Bobcat Den. You know we will be there for that one. And then on December 13th, the Lady Cavs fell to their crosstown rival, the Culver Academy Lady Eagles, 48-19. We saw them take on the Tri-Township Lady Tigers and win in the historic Tiger Den 25-23 in a tight one on December 17th. That was an exciting ending. And then 2 days later, we saw them give the North Judson Sanpierre Lady Blue Jays a run for their money in the nest on the road. The Cavs fell 39-34, but the fight from them that night was immense. Since that time, the Cavs have won 6 of their last 7 matchups. They beat Career Academy 62-4. Then conference opponents North Miami 38-36 and Caston 34-26. They beat Frontier on the road 55-46. They then beat another conference foe in the Triton Trojans 42-38. They turned around and played Triton again, this time in the Everweiss Bi-County Tournament, beating them 38-17 in round 1. They then fell to John Glenn in the following round of the tournament, 37-28, as the Lady Cavs come into this matchup at 12-8 on the year and 6-2 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Ava McCune, averaging 7.8 points per game. Right behind her is Bryn Barrett, averaging 5.6 points per game. And rounding out the top three is Amaya Williams, averaging 5.5 points per game. Williams also leads the team in rebounds, averaging right at 5.6 boards per game. Leading the team in steals is Ava McCune, averaging 3.8 snags per game. Leading the team in assists is Ashlyn Barron, averaging 3 dimes per game. The offense is averaging 37.6 points per game on offense, or actually, I said that already. The offense is averaging 37.6 points per game, and their defense is doing a very good job. It's allowing 32.9 points per game. It's not how many points you score, it's how many points you don't let the other team score. Sorta. We turn the page and look at the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana. Head coach James Adcock enters his second season leading the girls program as well. The Lady Redskins started their 2024-2025 season on the road at Morgan Township, unfortunately falling 37-31. They followed that up with another tough loss on the road to Couts, where the final was 57-35. They then hosted West Central and fell 56-50. On November 14th, they took on John Glenn on the road and fell 50-24. November 16th, they fell to Rensselaer Central 54-20. They got into the win column, beating South Central at home 45-28. They followed that up with another win against Jimtown 53-29. They then fell to one of their cross-county rivals, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, 43-37. We then saw them take a tough loss to their other cross-county rival, the North Judson Sanpierre Lady Blue Jays, 53-36. And since that time, the night before Thanksgiving, it has been a very tough road for the Lady Skins. They have gone 2-9 through the last, or 2-10 through the last 12 games, beating Hebron 71-13 in New Prairie in Holiday Tournament action on December 28th, 59-52. We saw them in the new year on January 7th, where they fell to the Winnemac Lady Warriors in the War on 35. 47-35 was the final, and since that time, they dropped the last 4 matchups: 43-25 against Tippy Valley, 38-35 against Griffith, 41-34 against Kankakee Valley, and then this past Saturday, we saw them fall to their historic rival again of North Judson, 51-26. As the Lady Redskins come into tonight's matchup at 4-17 on the year and 1-4 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. Leading the Lady Redskins in the scoring department is Portland Minix, averaging 10 points per game. Right behind her is Serenity Nava, averaging 8 points per game. And rounding out the top three is Rose Webb, averaging right at about 5.5 per game. Leading the team in rebounds is Rose Webb, averaging 7 boards per game. Presley Messer leads the team in steals, averaging 2.3 snags per game. Leading the team in assists is Riley Taylor, averaging 1.8 per game. Their offense is averaging 37.3 points per game, and their defense is allowing 46.3 points per game. Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA girls basketball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. While these two teams are no longer in the same conference historically, they have played each other. The Knox Redskins have always played the Culver Cavaliers as far as I am understanding, so this is a game we know is always on the calendar no matter if they are in the same conference or not. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP Gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP Gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Yeah, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them so much for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. No injuries to report, luckily, tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from James Adcock of the Lady Redskins and Adam Neese of the Lady Cavaliers after the break. That's in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winnemac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I have a chance to talk to head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, James Adcock. Coach, this used to be a conference matchup, but historically the Cavs and the Redskins always play. Here we are late in the season. You know where you'll be next week, but I know you're all about finishing the season off strong. What do you want to do tonight at John R. Nelson Gymnasium?
We want to build confidence. We want to be able to come out here tonight. Yes, we want the W, but most importantly, we want to build confidence. We got to play a tough Winnemac team next week in sectional, and we're looking forward to the battle tonight. Culver's going to be a good matchup. Coach has done a great job this year. He's really turned the program around, and we're excited about the battle. Yeah, definitely a battle on the inside. We know they have a Maya Williams who's very strong on the inside, but you at the same time have someone in Nora Stone, also Rose Webb on the inside. Could be a battle on the inside tonight. Your thoughts? Yeah, battle, and it comes down to which team is going to be most patient, which team is going to let the offense work for them, who's going to turn the ball over less, and just the fundamentals of basketball, and just trying to make the game as pretty as it can be. So that's our goal. Message to Redskin Nation here on the road late in the season. Hey, it's our last one for this season. Come out and cheer our seniors on, cheer this team on, and we look forward to getting a win and battling out here tonight. Coach, I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Now we have an opportunity to talk to head coach of the Culver Lady Cavaliers. It's Adam Neese. Last 7 games, Coach, you've picked up 6 wins. Quite a huge run for your Culver Lady Cavaliers. Here we are. It's not a conference matchup anymore with the Knox Lady Redskins, but we do know historically these two teams provide a battle from year to year. What are you expecting to see from the Knox Lady Redskins tonight?
Again, they're going to be a hard-nosed basketball team. They're going to get after it. Again, I got to go over there and watch them against Judson in that famous rivalry the other night. And again, they play extremely hard, Mitch. And again, our girls got to be ready to play. Again, they're going to come off the bus and they're going to be ready to roll. So again, we're excited about the challenge going into the final week of the regular season. Can't believe we're already here.
I know.
It's amazing to think about. But again, we're excited about the opportunity to play the Redskins again. Not a conference game, but still a rivalry game.
I mean, you talk about the way you guys started the season and then midway through the season to end the season. This team seems like it's rocking and rolling. Give us your thoughts on the run this has been the last few weeks.
Oh, it's been exceptional. Again, we've seen major growth from our girls here in the past few weeks. Again, we're really excited about going into sectional play. We were so excited about our draw. Again, we get to be in the Den. It should be a great environment for all 8 teams involved. Again, excited about our opportunity. Played well against Judson earlier in the year. Our girls really wanted a revenge game there. Again, we should expect Oregon Davis wants a revenge game against us too. So absolutely. Again, it's going to take 3 great games to win a sectional. That's what I love about the 8-team sectionals. It's not going to be easy. Right. So again, we're excited about the opportunity.
In terms of tonight, I was talking with head coach James Adcock. While you have some inside presence with Schlemmer who comes in, and then also Amaya Williams on the inside, they also have someone like Nora Stone, Rose Webb on the inside. Could be a battle on the inside. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an extremely physical battle tonight. I think whoever can control the boards and whoever can score inside is going to win the basketball game. Again, hopefully that's us tonight. Again, Amaya's excited for the challenge. Bigger girls over there than what she's seen here in the past few weeks. Great tune-up going in the sectional, preparing for Lehigh and those other girls that we'll see. Again, excited about the opportunity, and let's go Cavs, baby.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thanks so much.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Time for Keys to the Game as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action. Here are our keys to the game for the Knox Lady Redskins. You heard what head coach James Adcock said. Play with a little bit of pride here. Final regular season game of the year. You're on the road. Let's test some things out. Let's give it our all out onto the floor. Let's take our time, get it into the half court, slow things down a little bit, get the best shot we want. Now, flip sides. If I am the head coach of Culver, let's attack. Let's take it at them. Let's see what they can do here on our home floor. Let's let them know this is our place. Let's also play with some passion and fire. But hey, this part of the season, we want to be rocking and rolling. Sectionals is next week, as that is our keys to the game. Go ahead, sit back, pop open an ice cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Serenity Nava. The 2 guard is Riley Taylor. Starting small forward is Portland Minix. The power forward is Rylan Jordan. The center is Rose Webb. For the Lady Cavs of Culver, Indiana, starting at point guard is Ava McCune. At the 2 guard is Ashlyn Barron. The small forward is Bryn Barron. The power forward is Brooke Davis, with the center being Amaya Williams. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From John R. Nelson Gymnasium in beautiful Culver, Indiana. Welcome to game number 19 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Culver Lady Cavaliers and the Knox Lady Redskins. Good evening on this Tuesday. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in John R. Nelson Gymnasium is Paul Dunn. The scoreboard operator is also Paul Dunn, pulling out double duty for Paulie D. In charge of the official scorebook is Heidi Tim. And our officials for this evening are Andrew Todd, Ed French, and Terry Sherrill. Like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana high school girls basketball action from beautiful Culver, Indiana. I stand by and turn things over to PA announcer. It's Paul Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise. And gentlemen, please move your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the anthem will be performed by the Culver Community High School Band under the direction of Mr. Jason Crittenden.
Remind you every morning throughout the week to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. You can catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. We look around our other area schools in action tonight. Only girls basketball. It's the Winamac Lady Warriors traveling to one of their rivals. It's Pioneer tonight. The Winamac Lady Warriors are 13-8, looking strong, and the Pioneer Lady Panthers are 10-10. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats are on the road tonight. They're going to see Mishawaka Marion, who's 4-15. The Lady Cats are 10-9. And then finally for our girls teams in action tonight, the South Central Lady Satellites, 8-11 right now in the season, travel to Jimtown, who's hurting 1-19. We remind you of our LAP Way starting lineups if you are just joining us for tonight. The Lady Redskins of Knox have Serenity Nava at the point guard position. The 2 guard is Riley Taylor. Starting at small forward is Portland Minix. The power forward is Rylan Jordan, and the center is Rose Webb. The Lady Cavs have Ava McEwen at the point leading things. At the 2 guard is Ashlyn Barrett, with the small forward being her older sister, Bryn Barrett. The 4 is Brooke Davis, and at the center position is Amaya Williams. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana. Thanks to our very own Harold Welter, we always go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station. That's WKVI. Well, MOT, moment of truth, as in the middle for the Knox Lady Redskins. We will see Rose Webb. We will see who the Cavs have. I assume it will be Amaya Williams as they break their huddle and trot out to half court to meet with the Cavs. No pleasantries exchanged at this time. It's all business here late in the season. So our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip between Rose Webb and Amaya Williams is up and away. Amaya controls it, but Serenity Nava got in there, and she will have it for the Knox Lady Redskins first. Nava kicks it over to Riley Taylor, pops a 3 right away. No good. Rebounded by Ava McEwen, and a whistle on the inside. Foul will be on Culver's. No, that is Knox. Serenity Nava picking up her first foul of the night quickly. And here come the Cavs. It's Ava McEwen, who has had a heck of a year in her freshman season. She kicks it over to Bryn Barrett, then back to McEwen. Skip pass, lob now inside to Bryn. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Saved by Brooke Davis. Back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Swings it near side of the floor. It's Ava McEwen now to the near corner. Bryn Barrett, skip pass, far side of the floor. Ashlyn Barrett, 3-ball. Splash. 3-0. Cavs lead early. Ashlyn Barrett liked that one. And now full court pressure from the Lady Cavs here. Riley Taylor pushes it forward to Rose Webb in the half court. Stolen almost, but saved by Serenity Nava. And Nava has it. Nava over to Riley Taylor. Taylor takes it to the far side of the floor, picks up her dribble. The trap comes, dump off the Rose Webb, then dump off the Rylan Jordan. Stolen by Bryn Barrett. She ripped it away from her. And now here comes Brent. 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. Culver leads 3-0. Far corner, Brooke Davis. Skip pass up top to Ashlyn Barrett. Then back to Ava McEwen. Then to the far corner. Bryn Barrett tries a 3. No good. Rebounded by Amaya Williams on the inside. Her putback's no good. The D was there. And then a bump foul will be called on Amaya Williams. Serenity Nava was trying to track it down as well as Amaya Williams. So that will be Amaya's first on the night. Full court pressure from the Cavs. Portland Minix has it. She crosses the timeline to Rylan Jordan. Jordan, oh no, she stepped on the half-court line incidentally. She was literally trying to get it to Riley Taylor, and at that moment her foot touched the half-court line. That is over and back. Turnover there for the Knox Lady Redskins. That's been something that they have tried to work on all season long. It's been the turnovers. They had quite a bit this past weekend against the North Judson Sampier Lady Blue Jays. As here's from the short corner on the other side of the court, Brooke Davis can't get it to go from 10. Gets her own rebound. Back up top to Ashlyn Barrett. Swings it near side to Ava McEwen. Back to Barrett. Big time 3. Ashlyn Barrett, 6 quick ones, and the Lady Cavs lead 6-0. Full court pressure still on. I think head coach Neese and company want to send a message early to the Lady Skins. As Nava hits it off the calf of a calf. And it goes out of bounds. Knox Lady Redskin basketball. I'm making myself laugh as here's Portland Minix, far side of the floor. Not too hard for a only child. As here's a steal from Amaya Williams. She ripped it away from Rose Webb. She gets it to Bryn Barrett, now near corner, Ava McCune. McCune skip pass far side of the floor. Ashlyn Barrett inside. Brooke Davis pops it from 10. No good. And rebounded by Portland Minix. Here comes Portland. She's pushing the tempo. Lobs it up the Rose Webb. Oh, no. It touches her hands and goes out of bounds. A little bit of a bump from Amaya Williams, but nothing called. Fair game here. And now we will see a Knox Lady Redskin check in. It's Nora Stone for Rose Webb. So for the Cavs, they have Ava McCune, Bryn Barrett, Ashley Barrett, Brooke Davis, and Amaya Williams, the original starters. Skip pass far corner. It's Ashlyn Barrett. Entry pass to Amaya Williams. Turnaround shot from the post. No good. Fight for the rebound. Ava McCune's in there with Portland Minix. They will call jump ball. It will stay here. For the Lady Redskins, we see Serenity Nava, Riley Taylor, Rylan Jordan, Nora Stone, and Portland Minix. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Cavs to take it out. It's Ashlyn Barrett. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Oh, nice find to Brooke Davis. 8 feet out. 8-0, and the Lady Cavs are having their way. Full court pressure causing problems for the Skins. Taylor has it. Now she gets it to Nava. Nava back to Taylor. They cross the timeline. Now finds Rylan Jordan. Over to Portland Minix, far side of the floor. Here comes the double. Back up top to Riley Taylor. 4:30 to go in the first. Oh, nice steal by Bryn Barrett, coast to coast, wide open, and she gets the lay-in to go. Timeout head coach James Adcock. He has seen enough. And that's how fast it can happen. Look, the Lady Cavs have really done an amazing job the last half of this season. They beat a very good Tri-Township team. We were there for that one. They gave, like I said in the Coca-Cola pregame show, the North Judson Sanpierre Lady Blue Jays a run for their money in the nest. They are in the same sectional as the Lady Jays next week. This Cav team is firing on all cylinders, and I can say this, Amaya Williams is doing a good job of establishing herself on the inside positioning. While she doesn't have any points yet, she is wreaking havoc on the inside. You saw Rose Webb come out. They bring Nora Stone in, a bigger body, trying to control Amaya. Just because she hasn't scored, that shows you how important she is to this Lady Cav team. Full court pressure still on from the Cavs. They want to go home, get some dinner, do some studying, and go to bed early. As here's Serenity Nava. She crosses the timeline, near corner, and someone will foul her here. We'll see who it's on.
Cavalier foul number 20, Bryn Barrett.
Bryn Barrett, her first of the night, team second. Rylan Jordan near corner now. Back up to Portland Minix, who kicked it in. Now to Serenity Nava, top of the key. Over to Riley Taylor. Cavs in a zone defense, 2-3 here. It has proven to be an issue for the Lady Skins this season from time to time. Taylor picks up her dribble, far side of the floor. Ashlyn Barron all over, inside just from the free throw line. It's Nora Stone who gets the Lady Redskins on the board. Good job by her. A swish from about 8 feet out right in front of the goal, and it's 10-2. The Cavs lead, 3:30 to go in the first. Bryn Barrett back up top to Ava McCune. Now to Bryn near corner. Redskins in a 2-3 as well. Brooke Davis back out to McCune. Swings it over to Ashlyn Barrett. Entry pass to Amaya Williams. Almost lost it, but she tracks it down. Now she's in the far corner. Picks up her dribble. Up top to McCune. Here she comes attacking. Back out near corner. Bryn Barrett. Barrett slowing it up. Inside. Nice find to the right elbow. Brooke Davis dump off to Amaya Williams. Back out. Bryn Barrett. 3-ball. No good. And rebounded by Nora Stone to Riley Taylor. Good ball movement. They did well on the 2-3. They got it inside. They kicked it back out. They got an open shot. You can't be upset. Portland Minix now has it. She picks up her dribble. She's asking for help. She gets it from Riley Taylor. Now Taylor over to Serenity Nava. Near corner, Rylan Jordan. Back to Serenity. Serenity. Near corner to Rylan. Back to Serenity. Now on the other side of the floor, it's Riley Taylor. Extended wing, gets it inside to Serenity Nava. She tried the dump-off pass to Nora Stone, and I don't think Stone saw it coming. It goes out of bounds. It will be another turnover for the Lady Skins. just been a tough season for the Lady Redskins, a lot of growing pains, but one thing is for certain, there are a lot of young faces, a lot of young players, one of them being Serenity Nava, a freshman who has had big-time varsity minutes, as right there, the Lady Skins will pick up a turnover, stealing it. It's Riley Taylor now to the near corner. Rylan Jordan back up to Riley. Riley, oh, she's going inside, and she will draw a foul. They're going to call this on Ava McCune. That will be her first of the night. So the Redskins will kick it back court to Presley Messer, who checked in a moment ago for Serenity Nava. Swings it over to Presley Messer. Entry pass to Rylan Jordan. Almost stolen, and now Bryn Barrett has it. They'll call jump ball. It will stay here, Knox Lady Redskin basketball. At the half, for another game in our area, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats lead Mishawaka Marion at halftime, 29-22. Good job for the Lady Cats as we're back in action. The Redskins get it in. It's stolen by the Cavs. Oh, no. Here comes Ava McCune now. She picks up her dribble back up top to Bryn Barrett. They'll reset. So unfortunate for the Lady Redskins. Now the Cavs have it. Fortunate for them, leading by 8 with 1:35 to go in the opening quarter. Barrett back up top to McCune, swings it over. This is number 30. Number 21, excuse me. That was Maddie Hamilton who checked in, and now they're trying to get it inside to Amaya Williams, and it will be stolen by the Lady Redskins. And here comes Portland Minix. Minix over to Riley Taylor. Then to Nora Stone, and swatted out of bounds by Bryn Barrett. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Minix to take it out. Kicks it far corner to Riley Taylor. Entry pass to Presley Messer. Puts it off the glass. Oh, in and out all the way around the rim. But Nora Stone cleans the glass. And her putback is good. So Nora Stone providing excellent minutes for the Lady Redskins right now, trailing by 6, under a minute to go in the first. Bryn Barrett has it up top to Ava McCune, then back to Bryn. Bryn back to Ava. Ava inside to Amaya Williams at the free throw line, and then just immediately the top two defenders of the 2-3, Presley Messer and Riley Taylor, swarm Amaya, and they will pick up a foul. It will be on number 22. I was about to say she's not in the game. That is on Riley Taylor, her first of the night. And now Brianna Schlimmer will check in for, I believe, Brooke Davis of the Culver Lady Cavaliers, and Schlimmer has it. Over to Maddie Hamilton, then up top to Ava McCune. Last 30 seconds here of the first, 10-4. The Lady Cavs lead. McCune swings it over. Schlimmer. Oh, almost lost it. Saved by Bryn Barrett. Then to the left elbow, it's Amaya Williams. Up top to McCune. Swings it over to Schlimmer. Oh, jab step. Creates space. Pops the three. No good. Rebounded by Nora Stone. And Stone gets it over to Riley Taylor, who pushes it forward to Presley Messer. Far side of the court. Back up top to the free throw line. It's Nora Stone. Stolen by Maddie Hamilton with the help of Ava McCune. Here comes Hamilton. Lob up to McCune. Back out. Schlimmer. 3-ball. Short. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 10-4. The Culver Lady Cavaliers lead the Knox Lady Redskins. Taking a break. Second quarter action on the way.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. We go to the second quarter, 10-4. The Culver Lady Cavaliers lead the Knox Lady Redskins. We're back in action. Ava McCune has it for the Lady Cavs. She kicks it to Ashlyn Barron, who checked back in to start the second. Now Brianna Schlemmer has it up top to Bryn Barrett. Barrett spinning around on the top of the 2-3, hands off to her sister Ashlyn, then gets it to the right elbow. It's Ava McCune, skip pass, far corner, deep two. Oh, they're calling it a three. Foot was on the line, unfortunately, but fortunately for the Cavs, that's a big-time three ball from Bryn Barrett, and now the Redskins will turn it over. (13-4) now is the score. From my angle, it looked like her foot may have been on the line, but the official said no, that's a three. And the Cavs will take it. Near corner, Ava McCune. Driving in, back out. Barrett, Ashlyn, over to Schlemmer. And then the far sideline judge will call the travel on Schlemmer. A turnover for the Cavs there. Rylan Jordan to get it in. Riley Taylor has it. Barron is all over. Now over to Presley Messer to the far corner. Rylan Jordan. Jordan double teamed. The Cavs are doing a good job on that 2-3, and the Redskins will throw it away again. Jordan tried to find Riley Taylor, and it just sails out of bounds through her hands. And the Cavs' pressure on that 2-3 is working. Once it gets to those far corners, the edge defender on the bottom and on the top are collapsing down to double. And it is causing problems for the Redskins right now. The Redskins are still in a 2-3 as it's Ashlyn Barrett near side of the floor. Back up top to Ava McCune. McCune now over to Barrett. Ashlyn has it. To the right elbow. Bryn Barron almost lost it, and then a reach-in foul will be called on, I believe, yes. Riley Taylor, her second, as Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Serenity Nava will check back in for Riley Taylor, and now the officials are coming together to have a word. So interesting conversation between Terry Sherrill and the other officials, as I'm not real sure what the explanation is at this point in time, but we'll be back in action with 6 minutes to go in the first half. 13-4, the Cavs lead. Ava McCune, top of the key, looking at that 2-3. She's going to drive inside, picks up her dribble, back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Now Ashlyn's dribbling to the top of the key, gets it to Brianna Schlemmer. Another three, no good, and then a whistle on the inside. Bryn Barrett can't believe it. And they will call it on Bryn. So that is Bryn Barrett's second foul here in the first half. Brooke Davis will check back in for Brianna Schlemmer. She's normally able to knock those threes down. That's why she continues to have the green light. Once she gets going, she can make things happen. But she will take a seat for now. And here come the Lady Redskins. Presley Messer has it, and a blocking foul will be called on Ashlyn Barrett. She can't believe it either. Got her on the hip as Messer was trying to get around her.
Number 30, Ashlyn Barrett.
That's Ashlyn's first of the night. The Redskins will kick it back court to Serenity Nava to bring it across the timeline. The top of the 2-3 for the Cavs is meeting them at half court, so really they are using the spacing on the floor well. as they get it into Ryland Jordan just inside the left elbow, and the Cavs swarm again, causing a jump ball. It'll stay here. Lady Redskin basketball. Portland Minix to take it out. Underneath their own basket. Here comes the play. Minix. Right to Rose Webb at the low block. Dump off to Serenity Nava. She'll lose it and it'll go out of bounds. Amaya Williams was all over Rose Webb. I definitely feel like she felt the pressure and wanted to dump off to Serenity Nava. She was so low under the basket, she really didn't have a chance. As now here the Cavs have it. It's Ava McCune coming up on 5 minutes to go in the first half. 13-4 is the score. The Cavs lead. Williams has it. Top of the key, gets it over near side of the court. It's Ava McCune. Hands off to Brooke Davis. Brooke will bring it back out up top. Hands off to Ashlyn Barrett. Barrett. Now to McCune. McCune. Almost lost it. Gets it back to Bryn Barrett. Then back to McCune. Taking their time on this possession are the Cavs. Almost losing it. Bryn Barrett saves it. McCune hits the deck along with Serenity Nava. She's been a pest for McCune. These two freshmen are going to be going at each other for the next several years, and you can tell Serenity Nava will not back down. We know Ava McCune's a competitor from the soccer season. She was one of our Tyler Roth WKVI Athletes of the Week. She's got that fire in her. As here's a lob, tried the alley-oop to Bryn Barrett. Couldn't get it to go. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Knox Redskins. When you talk about the demeanor of Ava McCune, you know she is going to be a premier athlete in this area. Just as a freshman, she's had amazing varsity minutes. And then flip sides for the Knox Redskins, Serenity Nava, she's had amazing varsity minutes in her freshman year, and she's showing Ava McCune, I've got that fire and fight in me as well, girl. And now Portland Minix will check out. Checking in for her, I believe, is
possession stays with the Cavaliers.
Ryland Jordan. No, Riley Taylor. She checks back in. The Cavs have it. It's Ashlyn Barrett, far side of the court. Kicks it over, near side. This is Ava McCune, back up top to Bryn. Bryn, handoff to Ava. 4 minutes to go in the first half. The Cavs lead 13-4. Skip pass far corner. It's Bryn Barrett attacking, brings it back out. Picks it up, short corner, up to Brooke Davis, almost lost it, saved it, and she will travel, and she knew it. So the Redskins defense stays strong on that possession with everything that happened. They didn't allow any points since that three that looked like a two. The Cavs have not scored in some time. It's 13-4, but on the flip side, the Redskins haven't scored in some time. It's only Nora Stone who has been able to get something going on the inside, and that is their 4 points. And now near sideline, the Knox Redskins were trapped, and head coach James Adcock will call the timeout. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. Randall's Funeral Home, there for you in your time of need. Back in action, the Knox Lady Redskins have it. It's Riley Taylor, near side of the court, taking on Bryn Barrett on that lower third of the 2-3. Swings it over. Serenity Nava. The double comes. She gets up top now. Swings it near side. Presley Messer inside. Amaya Williams. She saw it all the way. Steals it in the passing lane up to Ava McCune. Here comes Ava. Oh, nice hesitation. Picks up her dribble. She's triple teamed. Tries to get rid of it. A whistle is called on the inside. It's a fight for Ava along with Serenity Nava. She is not backing down as here's Portland Minix checking in for Presley Messer. And Elise Wolf checking in for Ryland Jordan. So for the Redskins, it's Serenity Nava, Riley Taylor, Rose Webb, Portland Minix, and Elise Wolf. For the Cavs, it is Ava McCune, Ashlyn Barrett, Amaya Williams, Maddie Hamilton, and Brooke Davis. Hamilton's going to try a three near side of the court. No good. Rebounded by Portland Minix. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Nava up forward to Elise Wolf. Back up to the free throw line. Portland Minix rims out. No good from 15. Rebounded by Rose Webb. Her putback is no good, but she is fouled and will go to the line. We'd like to remind you this broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. First free throw from Webb, in and out, no good. As Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Second free throw from Rose Webb is good. As here comes Ava McCune. Schlemmer will check back in for Ashlyn Barrett this time. McCune to Schlemmer, near side of the floor. To Brooke Davis, near corner. She brings it up top. Extended wing, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Ava McCune. Then up top to Maddie Hamilton. Hamilton back over to McCune, now near corner, Schlemmer. Now inside the three-point line on the corner is Brooke Davis. Tried to get it to McCune, almost lost it, but she saves it back to Schlemmer for three. No good. Rebounded by Ava McCune on the inside. She finds space, spins around, and puts it off the glass. She is fighting. Last minute 50 of the first half, 15-5, the Lady Cavs lead. The Redskins only have 1 point in this quarter. Portland Minix is going to try a three, no good. Rebounded by Elise Wolf, and a foul on her putback. She'll go to the line. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those 4 points by Nora Stone came in the first quarter, just racking my memory. And that fifth point just came a few moments ago by Rose Webb at the free throw line. So Elise Wolf goes to the line, first of two on the way, no good. Welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsor of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today at 574-896-5138. Second free throw from Elise Wolf is good. Cavs have it on their side of the floor. It's Ava McCune getting it over to Maddie Hamilton. Now to the far corner, it's Brooke Davis. Swings it all the way around, back up top to McCune. Her shot from 14 feet is blocked, but somehow the Cavs touched it after the block, so they're saying this is Knox Lady Redskin basketball. Interesting. Portland Minix to take it out. Full court pressure from the Cavs. Riley Taylor pushes it forward to Serenity Nava. Nava back to Minix, then up to Riley Taylor. They cross the timeline. Oh no, stolen in the passing lane was Brianna Schlemmer. Pushes it forward to Ava McCune. One-on-one. Elise Wolf was there for the D. No good. Fight for the rebound. Last touch by Maya Williams. Ava McCune hits the deck again. And now we will see Rylan Jordan check in for Elise Wolf. Rylan Jordan gets it into Riley Taylor. Last 60. Oh, man, stolen by Amaya Williams in the passing lane, and then she traveled. She can't believe it. Dragged that back foot. She's shocked. Full court pressure from the Cavs, and they're doing a good job at it, and they will almost steal it again. They do. Schlemmer up to Ava McCune. Swings it over to Maddie Hamilton. Stolen back by Riley Taylor. Here she comes. 1-on-2. And they will call the foul on Amaya Williams, and she's beside herself. She thought it was a clean block. And Terry Sherrill says, no, with the emphatic call right in front of head coach Adam Neese. And now he puts his arm around Adam Neese's shoulders. Adam Neese puts his arm around Terry Sherrill's waist. They're having a little chit-chat as Riley Taylor will miss the first of 2. I love the camaraderie. I mean, all these coaches and officials know each other. They've been around long enough. They can tell by who's officiating what kind of night it's going to be. But you can tell Adam Neese and Terry Sherrill have a relationship, as Brooke Davis and Maddie Hamilton will take a seat. Checking in is Ashlyn Barrett. And Bryn Barrett had to think twice.
Presley Messer checks back in for the Redskins.
Free throw was good there by the Lady Redskins, making it 15-7 now. The Cavs have it and are taking their time. Not much going on. Top of the key, it's Ashlyn Barrett getting it over to Bryn Barrett. Last 20 seconds. They want it for one shot here to end the first half. Far corner now, it's Ava McCune. Gets it near side of the floor. Bryn Barrett pops the 3. Splash, Bryn Barrett. 18-7, last 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. And Portland Minnick says she was shooting. The foul was called. The Cavs are saying it was on the floor. Minnick is saying she was shooting. They're saying it was on the floor, so since that is the 5th foul in this quarter for the Cavs, Minnick will be able to shoot 2. She's asking for an explanation by Sherrill. He's saying the foul happened before she gathered to shoot. She was on her way to shoot, but that sweeping motion, the foul happened lower than what Terry would like to see. So this will put Portland Minnick at the line with 0.2 seconds to go off that big-time 3 by Bryn Barrett. Her second 3 of the night. She has 8 points. And the first free throw for Portland Minnick rattles around. (18-8). Maybe 18-9 at the half here. We'll see. Minnick. Swish. 18-9. And that will be the end of the first half. The Culver Lady Cavaliers lead this one, doing a very good job defensively, as we talked about. They only score on average per game coming into tonight's matchup under 40 points a night, as we see here from talking in our Coca-Cola pregame show. They have been averaging 37.6 points per game on offense and only allowing 32.9 points per game. Hey, that's a recipe for winning. As long as you can keep the other team not scoring, the Cavs are doing a good job. So we're going to take a break and come back. Our KVB halftime show is up next, where we will break down this first half. But like I said, 18-9, the Culver Lady Cavaliers lead the Knox Lady Redskins.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
is the score here in the KVB halftime show. The Cavs lead the Knox Redskins. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Well, a defensive battle between these two teams. The Cavs started in full court press. They wanted to apply pressure on the Knox Lady Redskins. Hey, this late in the season, the Cavs want that full court pressure in full working order, as you can imagine, for next week's sectional there at Oregon Davis, where we will be there the first game of Wednesday night. In that sectional, we'll see the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays take on the South Central Lady Satellites, and then game 2 that night, next Wednesday, I should say, a week from tomorrow, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats will host the Culver Lady Cavaliers. So that is on the horizon. While tonight means something, it is not a conference matchup. It merely means history. These two teams have historically always played each other. Of course, Knox and Culver not very far. It takes close to 20 minutes to get to either a town, wherever you are driving from. So these Knox Redskins and the Culver Cavs are providing a defensive effort tonight. The Knox Redskins aren't backing down either. They caused some problems there in the second quarter for the Cavs in the first. They were able to really get things going. 10-4 was the end of the first, and then 18-9. So the Cavs allowed 5 points in that second quarter. The Redskins allowed 8, so applying some more pressure. A lot of girls hitting the deck, fighting on the inside. It's like we talked about in the Coca-Cola pregame show with both head coaches. It's going to be a battle on the inside with Amaya Williams. Also getting in there for the Knox Lady Redskins is Elise Wolf. She's had some good minutes, along with Nora Stone, who came in off the bench and provided that spark. She got those 4 points for the Redskins in that first quarter, finally getting that lid open and getting things going for them. Nora does a good job. And then also on the inside, Rose Webb doing well for the Knox Lady Redskins, holding and applying pressure on Amaya Williams, trying to not let her get going. Brooke Davis on the inside fighting. We've seen some minutes from Brianna Schlemmer. She normally knocks those shots down while she doesn't have any points on the board. She has had several three-point opportunities where she has plenty of space. It just hasn't been able to fall quite yet, and you don't want to leave a shooter open all night long, because shooters shoot and they're going to get a shot to go, and then once one goes, another goes, and then the sea just gets bigger and bigger. It just looks like you have all this space and you can throw it in the air and it's going to go through. That's one player you don't want to let get going, is Brianna Schlemmer if you're the Knox Lady Redskins here in the second half. But 4 stats at this point in time. We look at the Knox Lady Redskins. 4 points from Nora Stone, 2 from Portland Minix, 1 from Elise Wolf, 1 from Riley Taylor, and 1 from Rose Webb. For the Culver Lady Cavaliers, 2 points from Ava McCune. Bryn Barrett, she has 8 points, 2 big-time threes, and 8 points total. Ashlyn Barrett has 2 threes as well, so the Barrett sisters, 4 threes between the both of them. Barrett with 6, Ashlyn, and then Brooke Davis with 2. Right now, no one in foul trouble. Riley Taylor for the Lady Skins has 2. Bryn Barrett has 2. So really, it's been a clean defensive battle. Some questionable calls that head coach Adam Neese wanted clarification on, as well as head coach James Adcock. So it's really been called right down the middle. No favoritism showed in this game, and we've got a good officiating crew from my experience broadcasting games with these guys here. They always do the right thing and make sure to hear each coach out. As I said earlier, you saw Terry Sherrill put his arm around Adam Neese, and Adam Neese put his arm around him. They have a good relationship, a good working relationship, and that's good to see as, hey, our officials are dwindling. I think the average age is mid-50s for our officials. We need to get more officials in the state of Indiana. That is something that at some point the state is going to have to figure something out, because it's getting to the point where they're not going to be here forever. And my generation, as well as the next generation under me, they need to step up and try to be officials. I know Oregon Davis does that, where they help kids become certified officials in the state of Indiana, where they officiate maybe elementary games, middle school games, and they are able to work their way up for actual money to become certified IHSAA officials. Those are some things that Oregon Davis has tried to do in the area, but that's going to there is going to become a time where the chat about officials is going to have to be serious at some point in time, because it's just getting to that point. In the next 10 to 15 years, there may not be enough officials. And that'd be where in varsity games, you usually see 3 officials. They may do like what they do for the JV games. They may scale it back to 2 officials if they can get them. So just kind of interesting when you think about the future of high school sports and how important officiating really is. We need officials to call these games accurately. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894. Ask for Howard or Dean. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. We're going to take a break and come back. The KVB halftime show continues after this.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with On Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551. Ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. Third quarter action on the way.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Back at John R. Nelson Gymnasium in beautiful Culver, Indiana, we go to the third quarter. Mitch Columby, so honored to be here for you on Tuesday night for Indiana high school girls basketball action. The Lady Redskins will start with the ball first. It's Portland Minix looking at that 2-3 zone from the Cavs as we've seen all night. Almost stolen by Ashlyn Barrett. Now a jump ball between her and Riley Taylor. We'll see a turnover for the Redskins, and the Cavs will take over on this possession. So the Cavs will kick it in here. Backcourt to Ava McCune. The Redskins in a 2-3 all night long. Trailing by 9, they're still in this thing as the Cavs get it into the low block. It's Amaya Williams. Oh my goodness. She turned around, tried to create space, and they are calling it an elbow offensive foul on Amaya Williams. Nothing coming easy for her tonight. That is her third foul. Team's first of this quarter as the Knox Redskins have it, almost losing it, saved by Serenity Nava. And then she tried to get it near corner to Rylan Jordan. They will throw it away for another unfortunate turnover. It's been that kind of night for the Knox Lady Redskins. And here comes Ava McCune. Near side of the floor, it is Ashlyn Barrett. Now to the left elbow, Brooke Davis. Back over to Ava McCune. Gets around Portland Minix, goes baseline, picks up her dribble, back to the free throw line. Amaya Williams back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Then dump off to, oh my. Tried to dump off to Amaya Williams and stolen by Rylan Jordan. And here comes Riley Taylor. Kicks it over to Serenity Nava. Same starters on the floor for both teams that started the game. Minix, far corner, back up top to Riley Taylor. Swings it over, Serenity Nava. Now to the near corner, Rylan Jordan pops the three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Rose Webb. Her put back, no good. Rebounded by Bryn Barrett. Here comes Bryn, pushing it forward. Now backing up. Gets it over to her sister, Ashlyn, top of the key at the volleyball line. Looking at that 2-3. Kicks it over to Ava McCune. McCune, now to the near corner, Barrett. Inside to Brooke Davis, dump off to Amaya Williams, stolen by Riley Taylor. It was too high of a pass, and Riley Taylor will lay it in easily.
Riley Taylor.
Left-handed layup, and she used her left hand. 18-11 now. The Cavs lead, and the Redskins are fighting. Bryn Barrett, far side of the court, back up top to Ava McCune. 6 minutes to go in the third. Back to Bryn, then back to Ava. Ava to attack. Picks up her dribble at the free throw line. And they will call a foul on Rose Webb on the inside.
Redskins foul, number 21, Rose Webb.
Her first.
Team first of the quarter.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Ashlyn Barrett to take it out. Kicks it to Brooke Davis. One dribble, pops a shot. No good. A foul's called. She'll go to the line to shoot two here. We will see who it is on.
Foul, number 21,
Rose Webb again. So two quick ones there in a matter of seconds, and Brooke Davis goes to the line. First one's up, away, and it rattles around for Brooke Davis.
Brooke Davis at the line for the Cavaliers. Brianna Slimmer checks back in.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. Second free throw, no good from Davis, and here come the Redskins off the rebound. It's Serenity Nava. Over to Riley Taylor at the volleyball line. Nice slashing cut by Nava. She gets the pass, tried to dump off the Rose Webb, and then it's stolen by Brooke Davis. Bryn Barrett to bring it forward, crossing the timeline, gets it over to Ava McCune. McCune hands off to Ashlyn Barrett. Far side of the court. Now far corner, it's Brooke Davis back up top to Barrett. Swings it up top to McCune. Then over to Schlemmer, who checked in a few moments ago for Amaya Williams. Here's Ava McCune driving inside, off the glass is no good. And rebounded by Rylan Jordan. She's going to be called for the travel. And Redskin Nation is saying, no way, she was pushed. So it stays here, Cavalier basketball. They get it in. Schlemmer near corner three. No good. Rebounded by Ava McCune on the inside. And a jump ball will be called.
Possession goes to the Redskins.
Jordan kicks it into Serenity Nava, who will cross the timeline. Riley Taylor at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Portland Minix, then back up top to Taylor. Oh man, she's gonna lose it. And it looked like it was off her foot, but they're saying a Cav touched it last. It will stay here, Knox Lady Redskin basketball. Portland Minix to take it out. Kicks it to Rylan Jordan, then back to the far corner. Portland Minix pops the three, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Davis. She gets it to Bryn Barrett to push it forward across the timeline. 4:30 to go here in the third. 19-11, the Cavs lead. Short corner, Brooke Davis near side of the floor. Back up top to Schlemmer. Swings it up to the top of the key. It's Ava McCune. Then gets it to Bryn Barrett at the left elbow, and she'll bring it back up top at the volleyball line. Near side of the floor, Brianna Schlemmer. Skip pass back to Bryn Barrett. Fakes the three, driving inside. Back out. Ashlyn Barrett pops open a wide open three! Splash! Ashlyn Barrett, 22-11, her third three of the night. 9th point on the night. Here's Riley Taylor inside. Rylan Jordan fakes once. 2 Cavs blow by. She misses it, gets the rebound, and this time she'll draw the foul on that put back, no good, but she will go to the line. That is Brooke Davis's first foul on the night. Rylan Jordan at the line. First of 2 is good. We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Nora Stone checks in for Riley Taylor for the Redskins, and the second free throw from Jordan is good as well, making it 22-13. Amaya Williams will check back in for Brooke Davis this time. The Cavs have it. McCune over to Schlemmer, skip past far side of the floor to Ashlyn Barrett, then up top to Ava McCune, inside to Bryn Barrett, then back out to Schlemmer for 3. No good. Rebounded by Nora Stone. Brianna Schlemmer is having a rough night, and now the Redskins will throw it away. Nora Stone had it. She tried to push it forward to Serenity Nava, and it goes sailing out of bounds. Another turnover, and Maddie Hamilton will check in for Brianna Schlemmer. Ashlyn Barrett to take it out. Kicks it up top to Maddie Hamilton. For the Cavs, it's Ava McCune, Maddie Hamilton, Ashlyn Barrett, Bryn Barron, and Amaya Williams. For the Redskins, it's Presley Messer, Serenity Nava, Nora Stone, Portland Minix, and Rylan Jordan. McCune up top. Back out. Maddie Hamilton, far side of the floor, inside to the right elbow. This is Bryn Barrett, back up top to McCune, swings it over to Ashlyn Barrett, then back to McCune, driving in, stolen by the Redskins. That's Nora Stone up to Serenity Nava, off the glass, left hand, it's no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Barrett, and she gets it to Maddie Hamilton, crossing the timeline, picks up her dribble, back to Ashlyn, here she comes, pass it from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Hamilton, second chance opportunity here. 2:40 to go in the third. Ashlyn, near side of the floor, it's Ava, swings it over. Maddie Hamilton, now to the far corner. Amaya Williams back up top to Ava, then over to Ashlyn Barrett. Then to Amaya Williams at the short corner, inside of the left block at Bryn Barrett, and a jump ball will be called. It will stay here, Culver Lady Cavalier basketball.
Possession stays at the Cavaliers.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Maddie Hamilton to take it out. Lob up to Bryn Barrett, who then has space and is able to get the bunny shot to go. Bryn Barrett making things happen. 24-13. Nava to Presley Messer, inside to Stone, back out to Serenity Nava for 3. No good. Tracked down by Bryn Barrett. Bryn to cross the timeline, under 2 minutes to go here in the third. They lead by 11. McCune has it at the volleyball line, picks up her dribble over to Ashlyn Barrett, then back to McCune. Swings it over to Maddie Hamilton, then to the right elbow. Amaya Williams back up top to McCune. Then over to Hamilton. Short corner, Bryn Barrett, entry pass to Amaya Williams, back out to Bryn, then over to Hamilton, swings it near side of the court. It's Ashlyn Barrett who will bring it back up top to Ava McCune. Now to Hamilton, back to McCune, then over to Barrett. Up to McCune, back to Hamilton. Hand off to Barron up top, swings it over, McCune. Coming up on 60 seconds to go in the third. Amaya Williams at the free throw line, back up top to Ashlyn, swings it over to Maddie. Hamilton back to Barrett, Ashlyn has it. Then to Ava McCune. They're gonna hold this as long as they can, I think. McCune, then back to Ashlyn. Leading by 11 at the end of the third, going into the fourth, why not? If you're the Cavs, we're in no hurry. Over to Ashlyn, now driving in, almost traveled. Back to McCune, then to Maddie Hamilton, far corner, back up top to Ava McCune. They've burned almost a minute, 40 seconds here on this possession. Up top to McCune. Last 20 seconds of the third here. McCune, then to Maddie Hamilton. Back up top to McCune. McCune gets around Nava, then back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Barrett up top to McCune, then swings it over to Hamilton. Back to McCune. Then over to Ashlyn Barrett. Pops the three. Splash! Ashlyn Barrett. All that for a big-time three, her fourth of the night. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 27-13. The Cavs lead the Knox Redskins.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back at John Arnelson Gymnasium, we go to the fourth quarter. 27-13, the Culver Lady Cavaliers lead the Knox Lady Redskins. Starting action, the Redskins have it. A Nora Stone near corner, entry pass to Rylan Jordan. John Arnelson Gymnasium, that can be a tongue twister. Give me a break. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Riley Taylor to take it out. Finds Serenity Nava, slashing inside. No good. And she touched it while she was out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Lady Redskins here. A lot of work to do if you're the Redskins. They need to get not only 13 points they already have, they need to get one more to tie it. So a lot of work to go here in the fourth for them. For the Cavs, they're going to take their time here on each possession, I bet, just like they did to end the third. Ava McCune has it for the Lady Cavs up top. McCune takes the pick from Amaya Williams to the far corner. Bryn Barrett, skip pass to Maddie Hamilton. Hamilton up top. Near corner, Ava McCune fakes the three, drives inside, stops at the left block, puts up a shot, no good, and a foul will be called on the inside. For the Cavs, they have Ava McCune, Maddie Hamilton, Bryn Barrett, Amaya Williams, and Brooke Davis. For the Knox Lady Redskins, they have Serenity Nava, Presley Messer, Rylan Jordan, Riley Taylor, and Nora Stone. At the line to shoot two is Ava McCune. As she makes it happen, the foul is on Presley Messer, her first of the night. Hamilton will take a seat for the Cavs, and Ashlyn Barrett with a quick breather will check back in. Ashlyn Barrett having a heck of a night. The freshman playing with her senior sister. Up top to Ava McCune. Takes the pick from Brooke Davis, drives inside, puts it off the glass. Ava McCune. The second free throw was missed from McCune, and the Cavs rebounded and saved it. Now it's stolen by Ashlyn Barrett. She looks ahead, pushes it forward to Ava McCune, off the glass, and one. Wow, a trailing Redskin fouled Ava McCune from behind. She'll get the and one and go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play here. 32-13's the score. The Cavs in control. And now we will see Portland Minix and Rose Webb check in for Nora Stone and Rylan Jordan. A big shout out to the Cavalier Pep Band under the direction of Jason Crittenden. Firing up Cav Nation tonight as the and one opportunity is no good. Presley Messer almost she tracked it down, and then it's stolen back by Ava McCune. So the Cavs will get it again. McCune has it to Ashlyn Barrett. Handoff back to McCune, driving baseline. Tried to get it to Bryn Barrett near corner, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Redskins. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Ashlyn Barrett to take it out. Slaps the ball. Here comes the play, and it goes right through Brooke Davis's hands. She had her at the right block. It goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Cavs. Nava will bring it forward for the Lady Redskins. She gets it to the near side of the court to Presley Messer. Inside of the left elbow, Rose Webb. Now to the far corner. It was Portland Minix trying to get it to Rose Webb. It hits her leg and goes almost out of bounds before the Lady Cavs save it. And now here comes Bryn Barrett. Crossing the timeline. Bryn gets it to her sister, Ashlyn. Lob up to Bryn. Bryn at the right block. Spin around shot. No good. Rebounded by Amaya Williams, and her putback goes. You can't forget her on the inside. And now here comes Serenity Nava over to Portland Minix. Minix back up to Presley Messer. Messer near corner Nava. Nava into Rose Webb, almost lost it. Now there's Cavs and Redskins on the floor. And Portland Minix was calling the timeout. And I think they're giving the timeout to the Cavs. Okay, he's corrected now. So a full timeout by the Redskins. Smart play by Portland Minix as they were scrapping and clawing on the floor. Portland just was yelling, timeout, timeout, timeout. And the Redskins will be awarded the timeout as it's 34-13 with 5:14 to go in the ball game. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Culver's Portside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your boat serviced at Culver's Portside Marina. Call them at 574-842-5000. Tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Sideline out of bounds play for the Lady Redskins. Portland Minix to get it in. She does to Riley Taylor. Redskins need points now. There's no hiding behind that. They need it now. Riley Taylor has it. Entry pass stolen by Amaya Williams. They're not going to get it, and they get it to Bryn Barrett to cross the timeline. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hands off to Ava McCune. Looks like man-to-man now from the Redskins. Entry pass to Amaya Williams. Bend to Bryn Barrett at the left block. Now to the left elbow. It's Brooke Davis back to Ava McCune. Lexi Salyers for the Redskins checked in a few moments ago. She's guarding Bryn Barrett as it's stolen by Riley Taylor. Back to Portland Minix, and Portland brings it forward. Here she comes, crossing the timeline to the far side of the floor. Riley Taylor, entry pass to the right block. Rose Webb, turnaround shot is a foul on Amaya Williams. So that'll send Rose Webb to the line. This will be Amaya's fourth, so she cannot afford one more. Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Expressway. First one from Rose Webb is good, as Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Second free throw from Rose Webb. Had about three people in mind it could have been. It was Rose Webb. She gets the second one to go as well, and the Redskins are applying full court pressure here. McCune crosses the timeline. Presley Messer on her. Man-to-man. Kicks it over to Brooke Davis. Then up top to McCune. Swings it over to Ashlyn Barrett. Back to McCune. McCune gets around Presley Messer, driving inside. No good off the glass. Rebounded for a second chance opportunity by Bryn Barrett. Back to Brooke Davis, getting inside, back up top to Ashlyn Barrett. 3:45 to go in the game. 34-15, the Cavs in control. McCune hands back off to Barrett. Ashlyn will then get it back to Ava. McCune now over to Brooke. Davis hands off to Bryn. Barrett inside to Amaya Williams. Turnaround, no good. Rebounded by Portland Minix. Here comes Portland, crossing the timeline, crossing over, going inside. Draws the foul and will go to the line. They're going to call this on Ava McCune, her third, team second of this quarter. The Redskins have 2 as well, as Minix will go to the line. We thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. First free throw from Minix is good. Second is as well. Oh, wow. Ashlyn Barrett. Quarterback throw up to Bryn Barrett, spinning around, and she gets it to go. They beat the full court press off an Ashlyn Barrett freshman throw to a Bryn Barrett senior finish. And now it's inside to Salyers. Almost lost it. Back up top to Rylan Jordan for the Redskins. Minix up top. Last 2:50 of the game. Picks up her dribble, hands off to Presley Messer. Oh, slipped through her hands to Ashlyn Barrett, pushing it forward. One-on-one, Ava McCune off the glass.
Ava McCune.
This was the run the Cavs were looking for. The Redskins were not. 2-3 from the Cavs. Ava McCune's gonna pick the pocket of Salyers. Here comes McCune, and she will lay it in. That is McCune's 11th point tonight. 40-17, 2:15 to go in the game. Messer tried to get it into Rylan Jordan, and it will touch a Cavs leg last and go out of bounds. Several substitutions out onto the floor. Ashlyn Barrett, Amaya Williams, Brooke Davis, and Bryn Barrett will check out. Ava McCune will stay. Maddie Hamilton will come in. Also Brianna Schlemmer, number 50, and number 42. That is Chloe Lewis, number 50, and Eliana Andrzejewski for the Cavs. So it sounds like the Cavs are happy with where they're at right now. They'll pull some of their starters, 4 of their starters, or 3, up 40-17 here. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. You hear the Cavalier Pep Band in the background under the direction of Jason Crittenden, providing some excellent atmosphere and energy to Cavalier Nation. Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Inbounds pass to the near corner. It's Portland Minix for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's a jump ball and will be Cavalier basketball.
Possession goes to the Cavaliers.
Full court pressure from the Redskins. They're not giving up yet. Down by 23 with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Ava McCune to the near corner. This is Eliana Andrzejewski handing off to Ava McCune. Now to the far side of the floor, it's Maddie Hamilton up top to Brianna Schlemmer. Schlemmer, then to Andrzejewski, entry pass to the left block. This is number 50, Chloe Lewis, the freshman. And a jump ball will be called. The Redskins got in there, so a turnover for the Cavs sees the Redskins have it here. Coming up on 90 seconds to go in the ball game, it's been all Cavs. Entry pass to the low block. Rose Webb, turnaround shot from the post is good. She gets the and one as well. Schlemmer on the foul. She believed her hands were straight up in the air, but no. This will send Rose Webb to the line for a three-point play. That is Schlemmer's first of the night. Believe it or not, unofficially, that is Rose Webb's first shot on the inside. Her only points had come from the free throw line as she missed her and one opportunity. Hamilton crosses the timeline. Gets it over to Andrzejewski to the near corner, Schlemmer. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by the Redskins. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Lob pass out of bounds play up to Chloe Lewis. Couldn't get it to go off the glass, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. We're going to call this on Rose Webb, her third. As Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. First free throw from Chloe Lewis, the freshman, is no good. As L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports, they are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw is good from Lewis. And now the Redskins have it. Portland Minix, far side of the floor. Last 60 seconds of this ball game. It's all but buttoned up. Rylan Jordan looking inside. She's attacking, and now a foul on the inside. They're going to call this on Brianna Schlemmer quickly, her second. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Portland Minix to take it out. Looking for someone. Near corner to Rose Webb. Up top to Rylan Jordan. Swings it over to Portland Minix. Pops the three. Oh, blocked. A hand got on there. It tipped it, but the Redskins save it. Back to Portland. Swings it over. Rylan Jordan pops the three. No good. And now a jump ball will be called. Cavalier basketball. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. The Cavs will kick it in. Schlemmer will cross the timeline, and they may try to hold this for the last shot or the rest of the game, I should say, as they will end up winning this game, beating the Knox Redskins tonight. Last 15 seconds here, it looks like they will let this play out. Presley Messer applying pressure, as well as Rylan Jordan, as here's Andrzejewski going on the inside. Dump off to Chloe Lewis, and she gets one to go. And that will be the end of the ball game. 43-19 is the final as the Culver Lady Cavaliers beat the Knox Redskins. We'll take a quick break and come back. We will have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, also our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You've been listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Well, a big win for the Culver Lady Cavaliers as they beat the Knox Lady Redskins tonight, 43-19. Another big win for one of our area teams tonight, the Oregon-Davis Lady Cats. They beat Mishawaka Marion 60-46 tonight, a big win for the Lady Cats. Of course, we will see them next week in the first round of sectionals next Wednesday. We'll talk about our sectional schedule here in a few moments, but all in all, to wrap this game up, tough night for the Knox Lady Redskins. Defensively, the Cavs applied pressure early on, full court pressure, and that really was an issue for the Lady Redskins. If there was a play, that's one thing we're going to have to figure out, a play of the game here. I can't really think of one that stands out in my mind. Maybe, we'll think about that. So that's going to be a tough one. But all in all tonight, really great play from the Lady Cavs. 11 points from Ava McCune, 12 from Bryn and Ashlyn Barrett, the Barrett sisters. They both had 12 on the night. Brooke Davis with 3, Chloe Lewis with 3, Amaya Williams with 2, equaling the 43 points for the Lady Cavs. For the Knox Lady Redskins, leading scorer was Rose Webb with 5. Behind her was Portland Minix and Nora Stone with 4. Riley Taylor with 3, Rylan Jordan with 2, and Elise Wolf with 1, equaling the Knox Lady Redskins 19 points. Tough loss for the Lady Redskins, as that was the final regular season game in their schedule. So they have a little bit of time here as they will be getting ready for sectionals next week. Of course, we will be there for that game as well. We got lucky. They will face Winamac, one of our other area teams, in the first round of sectionals. They're hosting next Tuesday night. So we will be in Knox at historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium next week to see the Knox Lady Redskins host the Winamac Lady Warriors. And then on Wednesday, we will see the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays take on South Central in the Bobcat Den at Oregon-Davis. And then the Oregon-Davis Lady Cats will host these Culver Lady Cavaliers. The Redskins will finish off their season at 4-18 on the year. The Culver Lady Cavaliers still have one game to go, and this is an interesting one. They will see the West Central Trojans, the Lady Trojans. That's coming up here in a couple of days, so very interesting scenarios here. But we'll take a quick break and come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. It was all Cavs early and all Cavs often. Don't go anywhere. Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next. You're listening to the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Shell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
43-19 is the final as the Culver Lady Cavaliers beat the Knox Lady Redskins. While it used to be a conference battle, it is no longer. But you know, historically, these two teams face off against each other. Tonight saw the Lady Cavs take care of business. It's now time for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. And I was kind of thinking here, it's really kind of tough to figure out a certain play that really sealed the deal. But for some reason, it felt like one of those threes by Ashlyn Barrett, maybe in the third quarter. I don't know if it was the third, maybe early in the fourth. Maybe that third three. She had 4 threes on the night for her total of 12 points. Again, this is all unofficial. But I think that third three there by Ashlyn Barrett really kind of sealed the deal there in the second half and really took care of business. So congratulations to Ashlyn Barrett for that big-time three, being our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. We now have an opportunity to talk to head coach of the Culver Lady Cavaliers. It's Adam Neese. Well, how you feel?
Feel pretty good. That was a good win for us tonight. Again, extremely proud of the way our girls came out in the second half. Did some halftime adjustments there, and again, really executed there in the second half.
Yeah, you really got on the Redskins early. You pressured them, full court press, and it seems like the last time I saw you, the press is getting better for you and your team. And I said it on the air. I said you want your press to be good at this time of the season, especially with sectionals right on the horizon. So you kind of are getting the girls in that mindset of, hey, we need to be pressing, we need to be trapping. I thought on the 2-3, once it goes to the sidelines, your girls do a great job of crashing to the ball, containing. I'm talking on and on at this point, but it just felt like they're doing a good job of paying attention and swarming the basketball. Would that be a good term to use?
Oh, perfect way to phrase that right there, Mitch. Again, that's our calling card on the defensive side of things. Again, we want to cause as much chaos, create as much havoc as we can for opposing teams. And again, we try to mix defenses a little bit with things that we do. Again, we're really excited about the way the girls have bought in. Not a lot of teams want to play defense.
Right.
They want to try to score the basketball. They want to do that. But here we're trying to build that mindset of defense is going to win us a championship. Yeah. And again, if we can hang our hat on the things defensively, we like our shot.
Yeah, something that I thought stuck out to me when I was doing the pregame work this morning was, while you're only scoring 37.3 points per game coming into tonight, or no, you're only, you're averaging 37.3 points per, no wait, that's Knox, sorry. You're averaging on off. My gosh, Mitch, you're averaging 37.6 points per game on offense. The defense is only allowing 32.9 points per game. So that kind of talks to what you were just saying about you're going to slow things down, you're going to trap them, you're going to fight for it each possession. And, I mean, you do a good job defensively. It kind of changes the game. We saw it against Tri-Township where they weren't expecting that kind of play. And then even against North Judson St. Pierre, they had to fight through that game, winning by 5. So, I mean, it seems like you and your girls are able to slow the game down to the pace you want it to be.
Yeah, that's our key goal every single night when we're going into a game. Can we control the pace? Again, offensively, we want to work at the ball to get the best shot that we can. Defensively, again, with our havoc and our chaos, we feel like we can control the pace every single night.
Yeah.
And that's our biggest goal. Again, our girls have really bought into the system and playing as hard as they can on the defensive end. And that's such a coach's dream, Mitch. It truly is. Because I've had years where it's hard to get kids to buy in on the defensive end. But these kids just understand, hey, if I can get a steal, I can get a deflection, my teammate gets a steal, we can leak out, get a layup, and then we don't have to try to score when we got 2 girls on us in a half court. And again, if we can do those little things like that, we really like where we're going to be here next week.
You have one more game to go for the regular season, and it really works out for you guys, in my opinion. You're playing a very, very good West Central Trojan team. I think that kind of game is going to get you prepared for next Wednesday night.
Yeah, big shout out to Tyson and what he's doing down there at West Central. He's an awesome guy, so involved with the program, and to see that, like brotherhood, you know, you see coaches doing it the same way you're doing it. It's awesome to see. We're excited for that matchup. Again, had an opportunity switching conferences to mess with the schedule a little bit, and West Central was always the last game on the season. I said, we're going to keep that one, because I know what Tyson's doing down there. And, again, it's going to be a great environment for us. We went up there for a JV tournament after Christmas, and our JVs battled it out. Our JV ended up beating them in the championship, but it was such a fun night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun night on Thursday. We're doing a fundraiser for a student that we had that got hurt in a car accident, Grace Barth, and we're really looking for a big crowd. We're going to have pulled pork, mac and cheese. Ooh. Again, not normal things you see at a basketball game.
Through.
You might have to, Mitch. Again, we're looking to have a fun activities for our seniors that night, and again, really send them out the right way, the Cavalier way.
Coach, I always appreciate talking to you. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. That should be a lot of fun for sectional action.
You bet, brother. I can't wait to see you, and go Cavs.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. That is head coach of the Culver Lady Cavaliers. It's Adam Neese here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We just announced our Stark County Co-op play of the game. I'm giving it to that third 3 by Ashlyn Barron. I think maybe sometime in the third quarter, maybe earlier in the fourth, that it really kind of sealed the deal for the Culver Lady Cavaliers. Now we have an opportunity to talk to the public address announcer, also the scoreboard operator, pulling double duty. I don't know how you do it, Paul. How you been?
Good. How you been, Mitch?
I'm doing good. It's Paul Dunn. Of course, we remember Paul. He's helped us out from time to time on several broadcasts throughout the last few years. Paul, we talk about all of our area teams in action, and let's start in Pulaski County, the West Central Lady Trojans. They start sectional play. Of course, they will see the Cavs. We just talked about that. They will see the Cavs here shortly, and that will be their final regular season game of the year, but they will see DeMott Christian there for that opening round sectional action. They beat DeMott Christian in double overtime earlier on in the year. 70-36 was the final. So, hey, we know that could be an interesting battle between those two, DeMott Christian and West Central for Pulaski County. But the Lady Trojans, and you'll see them here soon, they're pretty good this season.
Oh, yeah. The West Central girls basketball program has always been a very good program. They've always – those Winamac West Central girls games were always so much fun to watch. And I'm sure that DeMont Christian, they're looking at that and saying, hey, we almost beat them the first time. Why can't we beat them this time? It's hard to beat the same team twice in a single season. Yeah. So I hope the Trojans – don't go into that game with that mindset that, hey, we've won this game once.
Right, you need to be clean slate.
Oh, yeah, you got to be ready. When it's every game is now win or go home, you have to be ready for anything.
Well, the Winamac Lady Warriors staying in Pulaski County. They will take on the Knox Lady Redskins this coming Tuesday. We will be there for that game. Interesting matchup for your alma mater.
Yeah, Knox didn't – I listened to it on the radio I think it was that night. I think you were there.
Yes.
It wasn't – the score, I think, was more of the score was a little bit more lopsided than what the game actually was. If I remember correctly, Winamac kind of pulled away late in that one.
Sure.
But Knox, I think, held their ground pretty well with Winamac. So Winamac, same thing. They've got to be ready for that, especially since it's going to be on Knox's home floor.
Yeah.
They're going to be in Weinberg, so they have to be ready. They're going to be dealing with a hostile crowd over there at Knox.
We will be there on Tuesday, and then Wednesday night at the Oregon Davis sectional, the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays host the South Central Lady Satellites. We will do that game, and then following that game, the Culver Lady Cavaliers in a rematch against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. I'm sure the Oregon Davis Lady Cats had that game circled once they found out the draw. They don't want to lose to the Cavs twice this season.
No, same thing. In that game, that was here the first time, if I remember correctly, and Culver did win that game fairly comfortably at that. So I know Coach Neese will have the girls ready for that game.
Same like you said, West Central. You can't remember that a clean slate.
And
it's a different ball game.
Everyone's 0-0 again once you get to the sectional.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally for our area girls teams, the Tri-Township Lady Tigers will take on Morgan Township, and that's interesting. They fell to Morgan Township in the PCC tournament just last week, just 4 days ago, 34-29, so a close one. But the Tri-Township Lady Tigers will be seeing Morgan Township for their first round of sectionals next week on February 5th. So just kind of a look at all of our area teams and where we'll be.
It looks like they beat Morgan Township in the round robin part of that conference. So 1-1 on that year. So they both won one and lost one. That is, if you look at that sectional as a whole, go ahead and click on it. Let's see that. Let's see who's in that sectional. You have Marquette Catholic. Westville's a solid team.
Washington Township, Couts, Morgan Township, Bowman Academy, and Tri-Township.
Oh my goodness, that is a darn good section with a lot of darn good teams in it. It's a shame that only one team's going to be able to come out of that with a sectional title.
Well, I guess you agree with my play of the game.
Oh yeah, I mean
it was kind of hard to pick a play.
Yeah, I mean Ashland had a fantastic game.
4 threes.
4 threes, and
she matched her senior sister with 12 points. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
The Barrett sisters really led things for the Cavs tonight.
And what impressed me about how Cavaliers played, they get 19 points for Knox, but only 4 field goals for the Redskins.
Yeah. That's tough.
That's tough. And that kind of says a lot about the Cavaliers' defense. Holding Knox to only 4 field goals in the entire game.
Yeah, they do such a good job defensively on that full court press and then trapping like we talked with head coach Adam Neese. But, Paul, I always appreciate talking with you, man. You do such a good job being the public address announcer here at Culver, but then doing double duty, doing the scoreboard at the same time. That's incredible. Some scoreboard operators don't put the player and how many fouls they have after they commit the foul. You even did that. I noticed even the extra touches, and then you printed off a beautifully perfect stat line sheet with every play. I mean, Terry Minix is jealous of me right now. He wishes I printed something like this off for him. He has to fill in each name throughout the entire stat line.
If you pay me a little bit, I might give you the template.
Oh, gosh, here we go. No, you're not. Paul Dunn, we appreciate him always here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We appreciate you, Paul. Thanks for coming on.
Good to talk to you, Mitch.
Absolutely.
Hopefully to talk again soon.
Oh, yeah, we will. We always will. Paul Dunn here, the public address announcer, doing a little bit of everything as he always does here at Culver. We appreciate him and his time. We hope he has a good evening. We hope all of you have a good evening, but sit tight. We've still got some work to do. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is coming up next. You're listening to the Collins Insurance postgame show on KVB's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch.
Time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, well, I couldn't pick one. We are going Ashley Derrickson 5-star players of the game. We're going with the Barrett sisters. Bryn Barrett, the senior, with 12, and her freshman sister, Ashlyn, with 12. I have to also say this as just a little extra. Not the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, but Ava McCune. So many steals tonight. She had such an amazing night. She ended up with 11 points, but I got to give it to the Barron sisters. Ashlyn Barrett did so well behind the arc, and then Bryn Barrett popped off for 2 threes as well, doing work on the inside as we award our Ashley Derrickson co-players of the game, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star co-players of the game, if I could get the words out tonight. Congratulations to Ashlyn and Bryn Barron. We now have an opportunity to talk with another one of our area coaches. It's head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady, and I've got her on the line. Big win tonight, Coach, over Mishawaka Marion. 60-46 is the final, I was told. Tell us how things went.
We had 4 girls come out and shoot in double digits, score in double digits. So that was good for us. We were getting out and running the floor just like we want to. We actually shot very well from the free throw line for us tonight, which is a little bit of a change up from the last few games. So we're starting to get that figured out. But we had some girls that stepped up, and they got some rebounds against some tall girls that we had to make sure that we got a body on. But overall, we shot 42% from the 3. We did some good things. Obviously, that's a good thing as a coach coming into towards the end of the season and having things like this start clicking.
You have one more regular season game to go. You host South Central for a rescheduled broadcast this coming Thursday, this rescheduled game, I should say. What do you know about the South Central Lady Satellites right now?
Well, we're actually going to go to their place on Thursday at 5:30.
Okay,
thank you. They're physical. They're going to play hard. They obviously have a new coach. So they were, at the beginning of the season, they're trying to learn the system, which is good for them. And we just have to make sure that we come out and make sure that we're doing what we know how to do and what we've been working on for the last few weeks.
You drew Culver, who we saw tonight. First go around against them was at their place, didn't go the way you had hoped. This time around, you get them in the den. They did a really good job on the full court press and trapping tonight. They pretty much did it the entire time. They also did well on the 2-3. What are you expecting to see against the Cavs next Wednesday?
Obviously they're senior strong, so they're going to come out and play as hard as they can and give everything they've got. They don't want to go home, just like our girls don't want to, but our big thing is going to be making sure that we're continuing to run the floor, we're continuing to get up and play defense, and just doing those things that girls, a lot of girls don't want to get in and do. Get on the floor, talk and communicate, have some fun with it. This game we'll be able to have Sarah and Jayla back, so that'll be nice. Even to have numbers on the bench, that's kind of crazy to say when you think numbers are three people on the bench, but the good thing about it is all of our girls are getting a lot of experience here in the season, and when it comes to the sectional time, that it doesn't matter what your record is or what happened in the regular season. It all matters what comes down and what they do when it comes tournament night.
Well, congratulations on the win in Mishawaka Marion, Coach. I appreciate your time this evening and hopping on here, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for everything, Mitch.
Absolutely. Same to you. All right, that is head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady, off a big win against Mishawaka Marion, 60-46. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats go to 11-9 on the season. One more regular season game to go as they will travel to South Central this coming Thursday. KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action right away tomorrow night to see the cross-county battle between the Knox Redskins and the Oregon Davis Bobcats from historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. That's in Knox, Indiana. Then we will have that game right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. Hey, we remind you to join us every weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Hey, don't forget the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Central. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Our final in this one tonight saw the Culver Lady Cavaliers beat the Knox Lady Redskins 43-19. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yeah!